innocent. This is my song. But when I'm flirting, when she's flirting, I'm a stone cold top. What do you mean? I'm so innocent for this. I'm a stone cold top, she's a stone cold top. I'm a top, she's a top, she's a stone cold top. I'm a top, I'm a stone cold top. I know everything, I know everything. I felt that energy from you, but no one ever. I'm a stone cold top, she's a stone cold top. I'm a top, she's a top, she's a stone cold top. I'm a top, I'm a stone cold top. I know everything, I know everything. I feel top energy from you, said no one ever. I like to act confident, like I know what to say. I like to tease you, I like to play in my way. But when you say, get on the bed, I lose my cool and I get in my head. I'm a stone cold top, she's a stone cold top. I'm a top, she's a top, she's a stone cold top. I'm a top, I'm a stone cold top. I know everything, I know everything. I feel some energy from you, but no one ever. I like to act so sassy, but it's not a lie. Because I know deep down I'm a bottom inside. I'm a bottom inside. I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry. I'm a stone cold top, she's a stone cold top. I'm a top, she's a top, she's a stone cold top. I'm a top, I'm a stone cold top. I know everything, I know everything. I feel some energy from you, but no one ever. I'm innocent, I'm a top. I'm not a furry, but deep down I know bottom inside.
Hello, hello. How are you both? How's it? Are we ready to start? Let us get going. You aren't ready for how nerdy this is gonna get. Not ready for how nerdy this is gonna get. I've got 3 sources with me. Look at this. 3 sources with me. We're gonna be learning about forests today. Well, not learning about, writing about, but I like my sources. My conservationist inside. Bexy spray bottle. Hi, Lady Magora, how are you? I can't wait for you to nerd out. Oh, just trees, man. Trees are so cool. I don't understand. Trees are so cool. Trees are so cool. Mushrooms are cool. This is a cool guide that I got from a really lovely person in my life, where you can sort of look. There's these little things in them. I like to go to the useful tab. I like to have a look at the useful ones. And then they come as cards. Take one card out. They come as cards. And then they have all the information on the back. How cool are these? No, Lady Magara! That's just gonna make me even wetter. I missed my tram. Oh no, Bubba Dog. I'm sorry to hear that. Is there another one along soon? Let me have a look-see. I'm gonna go for a nice broadleaf forest. Birches. Start with birches. Some nice broadleaves in the book from this point onwards. Start with birches. Birches, hazels, and walnuts. We'll start with birches. We'll make it a primarily birch forest because I have a little bit of a love story with birches. Birches are they just sacrifice themselves to the forest floor and I love them for it. Not hungry, but I must eat, right? Yes, you must. You must eat. We must eat. As long as you consider 13 minutes soon, it's better than an hour. It's better than an hour. I'll give it that. What do you think of the new camera angle? I'm excited about it. It's a top-down view. It's not from the side, so you can see it like this. That's how it's going to be. Might have to bring it down ever so slightly. We'll see how it goes as I go. Okay, so start with a spidergram as we always do. Might need to move it to the side. See that? Might need to move it to the side. Yeah, like that. Perfect. Okay. Forest. Love it. Thank you, Bubba Dog. Forest. Trees. Obviously. Scrub. If you don't know scrub, I didn't know scrub for a while. It's like brambles, bushes, that sort of stuff. Scrubland. This is a very good upgrade. I'm glad, Lady Magora. I'm very glad. I'm very, very glad. Trees, scrub. I'm gonna put plants in general, just because I don't want to make a separate thing for grasses and things. 1 second. That was my mother, bless her. She was miming all the words because she thought we weren't muted, but we're muted. Eating a bun with sausage. Is that a hot dog? Maxie. I love it. Makes such a difference. I'm glad. I'm glad. I don't want there to be too many shadows. I get a shadow from my light up here, but I can turn this light up and I can turn my main light down. There's things we can do to sort of figure it out as time goes on. But yeah, it's not a new camera, it's just a new camera angle from a new stand that I got in the sales. I was quite excited about it, not gonna lie. Love the sales. Mushrooms, purpose of being there. I want to know why my characters are being there. The scene that I'm writing in this in the novel that will hopefully one day be a novel and not just a collection of chapters, they're walking through it to find a house. So what would a house look like? I want it to be very run down. Ivy. Yes, I am now live. Stream Elements, thank you. It almost counts as the unbearable cold. Does that mean I have a warm voice? I'm trying to defrost. That's fair. What is this music? This is just royalty-free, what do you call it? Lo-fi. Royalty-free lo-fi. I like lo-fi when I write. It does actually help me focus, weirdly enough. So it can't be too wild because at a certain point, and I've been in a wild forest before, the scrubland gets up over your head and you physically cannot go through. It's a bit loud, I think. Oh, okay, I'll turn it down. Oh, that might be because I was listening on my private Spotify. Yeah, I can turn it down. Is that better? Cobble or Old Roman Road? Old Roman roads are great for cutting through forests. Because those forests are thousands of years old, but they have human paths through them and they look really pretty. I could also give some context for the history of the island that I'm writing about. Forest. Time of day is the last one I'm going to put. Okay. I want broadleaf trees. I want it to be a very big canopy over the characters. Broadleaf trees. Birch. Ash. Horse. Chestnut are the ones I can think of the top of my head. Birch, ash, horse chestnuts. There are plenty of others that I'm just not thinking of. Time of day and time of year, because that plays an important part. It's better in my opinion. Beautiful. It is chill. Hey Siri, add this to... Oh yeah, Begsy? Spray stuff with water. What is it with you in the shower? I think the light might be a bit high. You can't really see what I'm writing. Hang on. Let's do that. That looks better. We'll figure it out. Oh, I'll include... Oh, what are they called? They're called, like, pink sycamores. I'll include pink sycamores. I forget what they're called. They're beautiful trees. They've really dark leaves, almost black. There should be a thing for sycamores on here. Oh, spring flowering. Oh, we could do blossom as well. That could be quite nice. This is such a pretty book. Oh, oaks, obviously, yeah. Oaks. Where's the sycamores? I can look by leaf type because I know what their leaves look like. Sometimes it takes longer to look by leaf type, though. Yeah, we're going to have to look by leaf type. I think it's just called a purple or pink sycamore. It's got a leaf type like these. How pretty is this book? I live for this book. You can look by branch type in the winter. Come on! It's gonna be from 312 onwards, I think. Such a pretty book. You can include some almonds, I suppose. Almond trees are quite nice. It depends if I want to point out if the characters are gathering food here, you know? Sycamores are very close to maples. That's a nice maple. Oh, dogwood too. Yeah, dogwood. That's a good point. Dogwood is an absolute issue in forests. Do you know I can't find it? Alright, let's try and look sycamore up in the back. Where's S in the alphabet? I don't know the Latin name. Maybe I'll just do a maple. Maple's beautiful. If it's not in this book, that means it's not native to England, and the island that I'm writing about is set sort of English. So I may not want to include it. Might not be native. Some of them here are not native, but some of them don't actually grow here. And I'd like it to at least grow here. London plane, fig, maple, sycamore, page 370. 370. I was in the right place. Oh, why did they put it? Ah, there we go. A sycamore is a maple. There we go. Okay, I was feeling confused. Okay. Purple sycamore. That's what I'm looking for. Beautiful trees. Gorgeous trees. Almost black leaves. I love purple sycamores. Purple sycamore. Frequent in gardens and in the wild. Bark pink tinged, leaves green above but mauve royal purple beneath. A novel maroon brown as the sun shines through them. The darkest grafts and quite frequent. A low, dense dome. Small, sharp-lobed leaves, unfolded pink-white, fading to yellow-green by summer. I love this book. The bunny's going down the hatch. Hell yeah, Lady Megora. You're getting fueled up to do some writing. Yeah, this is... I like that. But the one I know more about is Purple Sycamore. I want to include that. Because it's all well and good saying there are different shades of green in the canopy, but there should be different colours. A forest is not just green. I feel, anyway. Let's say brambles. I want to say dogwood is part of the scrub. Dogwood was towards the end here, wasn't it? Where was dogwood? Buckeyes, limes, eucalyptus. Dogwoods. I want to say dogwood is part of the scrub. Strawberry dogwood, Bentham's Cornel, Pacific dogwood, flowering dogwood. I didn't know they flowered. They're quite pretty too. If I'm going to set this during spring, maybe. I don't think they're that big. I feel like dogwood is part of the scrub. 17 meters, never mind. Maybe I've only seen juvenile dogwood before. I'm gonna put grasses and sedges. Most people aren't bothered about the difference. Sedges have edges. Plants. Symbiotic and parasitic. I want to include some wildflowers. There's this is a lovely little guide for wildflowers. Especially if you're thinking, ooh, clearing. Let's put a clearing in it. The clearing is got to be where the house is. That's when things will start to change from forest things to things like creeping buttercups and poppies and things like this. Wild strawberry, yes. That's part of the scrub. What's the name of that? I think it's cow something. It's an umbral. It's very common. It should belong in this area. Maybe I know it by a different... Cow parsley. Cow parsley, very common in forests. I want the main character to have a little bit of knowledge about this stuff, but to maybe not know the names. Ribwort too. I've got to include ribwort. Is ribwort in this? Forget-me-nots. Bindweed. That's actually surprisingly common. A lot of people mistake it for ivy before it flowers. Parasite too. But it's a parasite for the scrub rather than the trees. It can get pretty big. Very pretty plant. Nightshade. Ooh. Foxglove. I have the prettiest books. Yellow rattle. Surprisingly uncommon, but you can get them on floodplains. Nettles, of course. Not really a flowering plant. Put that in scrub as well. Lady's bedstraw. I love some of the old names. daisies, mugwort, ribwort, ragwort. Oh, it's ragwort. Where's ribwort? Lily of the valley. Bluebells and snowdrops and daffodils, of course. Bluebells, snowdrops, daffodils. You'd see those around forests, absolutely. Lords and ladies, awful plant. I hate that plant. It's so nefarious and it's in every forest ever. I think I used to know it by Canary's Cup. It's called Cup. Something Cup. I always knew it under a different name, not Lords and Ladies. Now I can actually watch the screen. That's okay. That's alright. It's just been me looking up plants that I want to include. Because I want this forest to feel really alive. I don't want it to feel just sort of dead. I want it to feel alive. I want it to feel like everything is working together. I want it to feel symbiotic. Micro, macro. Notice for the large or tiny size. Don't need that, don't need that. Symbiotic. Let's have a look at symbiotic. What do these do? Amethyst Deceiver. Most commonly it associates with beech trees. However, in the US it is commonly associates with oak. Ammonia-rich soils. Yeah. Beartooth rustula. Useful identification. The species, meaning it forms mutually beneficial partnerships with trees. Yes, this is the kind of thing I want to include. Brown to dark brick red cap. I don't need to know all its properties for this story. I just need to know what it looks like. White stemming gills appears in late summer and autumn. Let's put red / rusty capped white mushrooms. Beautiful. This looks like a lichen. Books reinforce how much you care about hearing the passion in your voice when you talk about, look, I'm a tree gal, okay? I like the trees. This was a mistake to put forest on the wheel. This is all you're gonna get. Talk about this for hours and I wouldn't get bored. Really? I'm already bored of myself. Reindeer cup lichen. It is a lichen. Excellent tans and dyes. Oh, look at this. A lichen is a symbiotic relationship between a fungi and a photosynthetic partner. The fungal partner provides the structure for the photosynthetic partner, which in turn provides the food through photosynthesis. It's two things! And it just lives on top of tree branches. Oh, it's so cool. This relationship is how many lichens conquer harsh habitats. There's lichens in deserts? Whoa! The reindeer cup lichen specializes in tundras, making it a vital food source for reindeer and caribou in winter months. How cool is that? It's not relevant for my story, but how cool is that? You know when you're wondering how animals survive in the tundra? It's this! It's this! It's just this stuff being cool! They basically fuck all about plants and trees means I have a lot to learn. That is actually fascinating. Right? It's cool! Ooh, death cap. Hello. Comes pale yellow. Ooh. Why is this in the symbiotic section and not in the toxic section? It's called the death cap. is deadly in its resemblance to many edible fungi. Ooh. On occasion, a young deathcap has been confused with puffballs. Oh my goodness. I feel like that should be in the poisonous section of this, not gonna lie. There's not a lot of symbiotic thing there. Indigo milk cap. Makes latex. Edible but not considered one of the most flavoursome. Alright. This is cool. I really like this one. It's incredibly toxic, as you'd expect, but it's the classic mushroom that a lot of media includes. And they thrive off of dead birch. And it makes me happy. Feed reindeer carrots, but we should be feeding them lichen for real! Who would have thought that could exist in such cold climates? Exactly, but it makes sense that it's two things working together, and one of them spots them in the winter, and the other one spots them in the summer. I disagree, I'm totally bored already by plants, and I definitely won't continue watching. Bye, Bubba. Never mind, mushrooms aren't plants. Hell yeah, they're halfway between animals. Animals and plants. I don't... Is that... Oh yeah, this is like the classic mushroom. This will be found in forests. The big forest that I'm talking about. White spotted cap. Attracts flies? I mean, I could do something with the fact that it attracts flies. It could be kind of creepy. Parasitic. Do we want to go into parasitic? They're incredibly scary. That one of them infects tarantulas and one of them infects ants. They're actually terrifying. They are fun guys. They are. That's useful, I think. Doesn't this one get rid of parasites in humans? It's a parasite that gets rid of a parasite. Yeah, this fungus's medicinal properties have been noted throughout history. Hoof fungus. Yeah, this one gets rid of parasites in humans. It's something that I was looking at in terms of Otzi the Iceman. What's it called? Reading its Japanese name translating to powder covered monkey's bench. Bear bread. We don't know if bears eat it, but primates do. I thought it had a different name. I thought it was called like horsehoof. It's artist's bracket, apparently. I don't need to describe these in great detail. I can just say mushrooms clinging onto trees sort of thing. Useful! This is a cool section. Europe, Northwest, North... Okay. Found by wood chips. By the first ever female head of mycology at Kew, Elsie Wakefield. You go. You work. Oh, they produce a drug. What do they produce? A powerful hallucinogen. Ooh. Cool. Am I doing... What am I... This needs to face that way. Then this needs to face that way. Yeah. Oh, no. This is the horsehoof one. Reishi. Yeah. Yes. Love this one. Love this one. Makes relationships between trees. Want that. Beautiful. I think this has something to do with them. Aren't they clearing up like nuclear waste with mushrooms like this? It might not be this one in particular, but they're doing something like that. Growing research suggests that these seps this type of mushroom is highly tolerant of soil that has been contaminated with toxic heavy metals, and this species has the potential for biodegradation of persistent organic pollutants. This mushroom's resistance to heavy metal toxicity is due to its ability to absorb and store it in fruit body tissue in a detoxified form. I feel like they're using these to clear up, like, radiation, maybe. Don't quote me on that. Shiitake mushroom, everybody knows these. Smash. Chanterelle, everyone knows those. Those are creepy. Candle snuff fungus. Ew. Species very common in the UK. Alright, we'll add it to our list. I know, Bexy. Aren't mushrooms cool? Candle snuff fungus is weakly bioluminescent. Oh, I like that. There's several chemical compounds that could be useful in future medicines. Okay, sure. Black morels I'm not going to include. Distribution New Zealand. Southern Europe? Yeah. Psychoactive. I don't want to include any psychoactive ones. It's not necessary to my story. The weird ones are their own little thing. I think there's one that takes over, like, ants' nests, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to include it in the story, I just like it. Yeah, this one. White cage fungus. So, you can find a white cage fungus wrapped around the inside of an ant's nest, and they send the ants out to get them food. It's fascinating. They literally convert toxic elements into non-toxic. That has so many uses, it's unbelievable. I honestly think mushrooms are going to save the world. They're so cool. Yeah, this one uses insects to distribute their spores rather than rely upon wind dispersal. So they put the spores on the ants, they send the ants out to get food, the ants spread the fungus, and they get fed. It's so cool. By producing something that smells so foul, they have mimicked the food of carrion and feces-eating flies and beetles to recruit them into eating and spreading spores for them. So cool. So cool. I drew a picture of this one once, but I don't think it's very interesting. It's just called the Barbie Pagoda. It's just called Barbie. Someone occupy my lap. Mickey! Alright, I think I found a good selection to include. I don't want to be talking about it. I don't want to be talking about intricate forms of mycelium the whole time. Green pepper. Yeah, these glow. So cool. Sounds like a star fungus. Rare, we're not going to need to include. Alright. Smash, we found some good mushrooms to include. Some unique ones, something for the characters to look at, or just see around, add a bit of life to the forest. This is actually fascinating. I could go through the whole thing with you if you want. It's really cool. It's a really cool little thing too. It's got a look at the thing. Pretty cool. That's an Earth star. That's the one the Victorians didn't like because it looks like a penis, but I can't remember the name. That's a lion's mane. That's a chanterelle. But the rest of them I can't name off the bat. I wish I knew my mushrooms better. I do. Horsehoof. Oh, that is horsehoof. One of them's horsehoof. One of these is known as horsehoof. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like mushrooms a lot. Mushrooms have such a huge presence in forests. People don't really realize until they fruit, and then people are like, it's a mushroom. Right. Time of day and time of year. I want it to be very early spring. Muddy and sort of gross. Pippin Boy's mushrooms! The toaster one, the ones we eat and the illegal ones. I know a good few. I would feel safe collecting a couple in English forests. Not for consumption. I've collected a few before. Deer caps are so easy to find. So non-toxic. You supposedly can eat them. Deer caps, puffballs, earth stars, easy to identify. Easy peasy. But when you actually sort of get into it, it's... I don't think I'll ever be a mushroom gatherer. They're so cool, but they're so varied. Time of day is going to be morning. I need to think of animals as well. Bird life, bird calls. This I know more about. You want to think of ring-necked doves, robins. Oh, I smudged the ring-necked doves. What have I done? I'm blanking their name, but I do know them. Maybe a starling or two. That sort of thing. Alright. Here we go. Le Forest. Does England have snakes? So we have one poisonous snake called the adder. We have one adder. You will hear it before you see it. Very, very rare. The most common thing that people come across that they think is a snake is a slow worm, which is a water reptile which cannot officially be classed as a snake. But that's the most common one you'll come across. There's a few snakes, but there's only one poisonous one, and the one you'll come across will be a slow worm. Going on a mushroom hunt to take pictures and not eat when? Soon? If you wanna? You're gonna have to listen to me talk the whole time. Here's the thing. I think I've been online for 5 minutes. Let me check. 38. Yep. That tracks. That tracks. Where's my pen? Whatever. Oh, there it is. Take me with you! Take me with you! Take me with you! Okay, so I'm gonna write descriptive piece on broad leaf forest. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm describing it as though I'm gonna start at the top and move down, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna start at the top and move down. I'm gonna describe the leaves and then bring it down to the bark and the mushrooms, then bring it down to the scrub, then bring it down to the mud. That's what I'm gonna do. To hear you talking about them, that's the reason to go. Look, it's gonna be a long time. Mushrooms are so cool. I just realised I need to move this text box up a little bit. Whoops. I'm a professional. I'm a professional. Okay. Then. Okay, cool. So, do I want to do it she was walking through the forest, or just do it as a descriptive piece? Talk about something they love is the best thing. I get told I talk like too much. I get told I talk too much. I get told to calm down. I get a bit too passionate about it. I recognize it, like that it can be a bit much. I don't know, I'm struggling to start this because it is just looking around, but I know that I struggle with descriptive pieces more than anything. So I need to think. Okay. So it's early in the morning. It's gonna be wet. There's dew, there's mud, there's maybe fog. Evening, how are you, my favorite people? Hi, Jinx, how are you? We're good. I've just been talking their ears off about mushrooms. I have this pretty cool mushroom compendium thing. It's pretty cool. I've just been going through it, and I thought I was talking for 5 minutes. It was half an hour. Dew, mud, fog. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Dew soaking through. I haven't even touched mosses. Main characters. Trousers? I don't know if she's going to be wearing trousers, but we'll just put trousers. Mud through shoes. Fog hanging on Oh, I like that. Eyelashes. If I start with the main characters, if the fog is hanging on the main character's eyelashes, and then that brings attention to her eyes and shows what she's seeing. Yeah. My 5-day weekend has begun. So pretty good, Jigs. Oh yeah, Bexy. Let's go. Takes the pounce, turns it into a cuddle puddle. Hell yeah. I want in. I want in. I want in. I still need to take the cooldown off this. Okay. I'm not even gonna put her thing. I'm gonna put like a line. Felt fog settle on his or her eyelashes. Finally finished that spare room, so I gotta move the furniture in. Oh, you no longer have an excuse now. I suppose. Hear that, Newt? Look, listen, listen. You don't need a writer rotting away in your spare room. Settle on Blank's eyelashes. Blank took a breath. I will just put looked around. I don't know why I need this in order to write descriptive pieces, but I need it to have a main character as a reference. We are both definitely listening. Running away, but kidnapping is on the table. This is true. This is true. I can't fight it if there's chloroform, right? Hey, Bale, how you doing? How's it? Okay. I want to describe a collection. Let's start with the canopy. I always have trouble getting started. Okay, the canopy. There's a canopy of trees, there's a few gaps, and those gaps are being intermittently blocked by birds flying in between them. I need to put that on paper. That's what I'm seeing in my head, and I want to put that on paper. Sorry, my chair's misbehaving. Let me just discipline my chair real quick. You wouldn't fight my big old bear hug? I wouldn't. I would just go floppy. We kidnapping Newts? I'm in. Do it! Kidnap me! Aww! Bexy! Thank you so much for those 33 biddies. They're so cute, and heart biddies too. That's so nice. And my alerts are working again. Smash. Thank you so much. That's really sweet. I don't know what the Walpurgisnacht is, but it sounds cool. He sounds cool. I'm fighting not to use the word dappled, but let's really start cringy and say dappled sunlight. Broke through. It's not super early morning. Broke through the canopy above. Lashing as birds flew through the rays. Don't like that we use the word through, but we'll figure it out. You heard she consented. Kidnap Newts is go, people. I like how you have a game plan ready to go. Smash bonk party. Oh, I need to make a bonk command. Commence bonk. Hell yeah, bonking commenced. Hell yeah. We haven't seen bonk in a while. We gotta keep up our bonks. Hell yeah. Aww. Oh, my brother messaged me. That's such an odd message. My brother messaged me about Among Us. It was to do with the traitors. He's like, I played Among Us, so it doesn't really appeal to me. So I learned about the Operation Kidnap Newts about 10 minutes ago before I reheated my leftovers and I have the perfect baked chicken balls. Look, I still haven't had them. That's the thing. I still haven't had them. And I ordered a takeaway with Bestie the other day. We just went for fish and chips instead. We were feeling very English, very demure, very mindful. Through the rays. I needed a word for sunlight, but I'm gonna write it in plain language, because I can always come back with a thesaurus and comb through it, right? Textures, colors, and shapes of each tree's leaves could be distinguished. Come running in Forrest Gump. Chimkin? Chimkin? Fish and chips is a good shout. It was such a good shout. It was just, it was just, I still have the leftover chips, not gonna lie. I will stick my face in that bag later on. But, I don't know, there's something about it. It makes me feel like I'm on holiday. Chimkin in a thick batter deep fried. I want it! I want it. What's a good word for light green? Opal? Is opal light green? Please tell me. I'll put it. Young opal. Round. I've not spelled that right. That's alright. Shined. Again, using the word shined. Stain. Glass. Against. older, spiked. Let's just try and get my thoughts down. I realize this is very fractured. I want to just get my thoughts down. I'm struggling with the scripted things for this chapter. Oh no, Lady Magora, what are you describing? Work on the forest riding. I gotta work it in my own sub challenge of that pirate theme. Yeah. You go for that, Pale. It's how you're working the forest into the story, right? Because I find it hard to just write a descriptive piece. I feel like there needs to be a character looking at it, you know what I mean? Verdant, yes! Thank you. Beautiful. Can bring you some if only I knew where to bring it. This is stage 1 of Operation Kidnap Me, and I recognize it. I see you. Swishing. I think I can get away with in the morning breeze. The trees brushed. I like how I work the fireworks in. Yeah, I really like how you work the fireworks in. As an explosive, as like a battle thing. No, this is another side quest. You're so welcome, Pale. You're so welcome. Talking to her best friend, Laura, about seeing a human girl in the valley, but Zuna is nervous about telling her what she saw and avoiding looks. I'm trying to put senses into this. Smell, hearing, touch, thoughts, internal conflicts. So are you writing it from the perspective of the person who's nervous or from the person who is looking at the person who's nervous? Third person, I guess? Okay. So senses, avoiding looks. So obviously the eyes are moving around. Maybe the nose is scrunched. Maybe it looks like the person is tasting something sour. Maybe their ears are ringing. Maybe their skin feels prickly. You know when you get goosebumps? That's how I see nerves in my head. Peaceful and indifferent. Let's focus in on a ring-necked dove. From the canopy down to a branch above the brambles. So I'm trying to bring the eyes down from the canopy to the bark and the bramble, and then down again. Flowers, mushrooms, mud. Must remember to include the smell of mud. Don't know why. Feels important. And then bring the character back to themselves. Yeah. That's what I want. I didn't think of those. I'm glad I could think of them. Yeah, that's how when I'm thinking about avoiding eye contact, I'm thinking nerves, and that's how I experience nerves in my body. I say I get spiky. I feel spiky when I'm nervous. I feel spiky. Like a little hedgehog. Landing with clumsy flapping. Because ringneck doves are they're just so off balance and I love them. Cutest little hedgehog. Oh, Pale. You're ever so nice to me. And then it pecked at the lichen-laden branch. I don't know if lichen-laden people are going to know what that is, but pecked at the lichen-laden branch. Using the okay, something just fell over. Using the bark to white bark to clean its beak. White bark below, because the white bark below is underneath the lichen. I think this is making sense. I'm going to read it back and it's not going to make any sense. Tree. Let's describe just one birch tree. Had white flaking. Maybe I won't put bark. Maybe I'll put branch. Particularly in its beak. Yeah. The tree had white flaking bark. As if it had been wrapped in torn paper. We're back to this. Show me your birches. Come on, I found them so quickly last time. Be next to oaks, right? Beeches, no, birches. Birches, 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 birches. Birches. Rugged bark, it just says. Silver birch, this is what I want to describe. Silver birch, that's what I want to describe this tree. A little bit reflecty, sorry. It has peeling white bark and it has a droopy large canopy. Tall canopy. You will find a lot of ringneck doves living in them. And a lot of mushrooms living off them. Weeping. It's described as weeping. Look. That's how it looks naked. This is early spring, so I want it to have a little bit of foliage on it. Alright, so silver birch, jagged leaves, fluffy seeds. That's all you really need to describe. Okay. Jagged leaves looked furry from drooping branch edges. Drooping branch edges, branch ends. Ends is better. Drooping branch ends. Small amount I know about birches. The wood rots quick if not dried and treated. Yeah, so a birch tree is a mushroom's best friend. They're so happy together. It's good for furniture and for laminates. Its bark naturally sheds and it's great as tinder. It's a very, it's a surprisingly oily tree. Between branch ends. A long fuzzy we'll move on. Long fuzzy canopy. Fuzzy canopy stood tall and teeming with life. I will be rewriting this because it feels incredibly disjointed. Birch bark is great for starting fires, though due to said oil. Do you want to take the birch or the mushroom? That is a great way to ask a conservationist whether they want to be a top or a bottom. You're right. Ah. I was messaging my brother about The Masked Singer. I'm convinced that Kingfisher is Bob Mortimer. And he's a real big fan of Bob Mortimer. And so I was sending him videos of Kingfisher. No, he's like, watch The Traitors. I'm like, no. Teeming with life. Okay, so. I already want to rewrite it rather than moving on. No, I need to move on. Let's just move on. Trunk spread wide at the base. Oi oi. Reaching in to the predecessors. Don't look at that word. I did not spell it right. I shall store that for future use. Do it. I love Bob Mortimer. Every time he is on What I Lie to You, it's a gold meme. Do you remember, did you tell that story about Harry Harrison? That killed me. Is it a flared base? I mean, every tree has a flared base, so... Quote. No, no, no. Oh, fuck, why am I a bench? Oh, fuck, I'm a bench. Drawing life from death in a raw form. What was that about? Look at it, it just sucks it all up. Look at me go. Oh, the sponge blocks in Minecraft. Yeah. Thank you, Bale. Quote added 29. 29. 29. The quote's been active for 3 days and we're on 29 quotes. I love that for us. Desperate. And... okay, that's a good first start. Okay. What do you think? I can read it out, but what do you think? What do you think? What do you mean? Whoa. Also, how's the audio? Because there's a wire going across my mic, and if it's rubbing, it's going to sound real weird. Why am I... okay, yep, Twitch, sure. I think it reads really well. Thank you, Vexy. Haven't heard of your rubbing yet, so it's sort of haven't heard your rubbing. Listen, I can keep my... let's keep our rubbing to ourselves. Bit of a setup for the pirate forest from the perspective of the captain. Okay. The ambush the guards set for us worked well. We barely managed to escape. The crew, the memorials will be delivered later today, after the surgeon has done his work on the living. The ship, my ship, battered, broken, but still going. Still afloat and still putting distance between us and the fiends. We will leave the surgeon to his work. Our carpenter, may God's rest his soul, I will take his work until we can't train another from the ranks. It hasn't been that long since I held his post. Brilliant, Pale. I love that. If you're doing quiet, we would never know. I have a feeling you would know. I would give it away in some way. Listen, let's keep our rubbing. I ask for it, don't I? I really do. I really do. Blank. Belt. Blank. Feet. In the... mulch below. And wondered if blank could draw some of the same power into blank body. Okay. Alright. Pretty good, could be better. Basically setting up a trip to the forest for more timber, and they're working as the carpenter, right? So you can really get into the different wood types and their different properties. Quote 30. 30? What's the limit? Are we going to be on quote 1,000 soon? I bet we are. I just gotta wait. I'm cackling right now. Let's keep our rubbing to ourselves. Look. Some people like to share their rubbing. I like to do mine in private. I feel like this needs to be split in two. This needs to be split in two. I need to add more. I am going to keep dappled sunlight because it gives such a good image. I hate using trendy things like that. Not trendy things, I guess overused things. Dappled sunlight is an overused phrase, but I think it works for this. Dappled sunlight broke, cracked, shined, tore through the canopy. There's something violent about that. Tore through the canopy above. Tore through the canopy above. I'll do something where it's like, it's strong, but it's blinking. It's got to have a solid bomb, for fuck's sake. I forgot the last half. Give me a sec. Oh, for fuck's sake. What have I said? What have I done? What have I done? What have I said? What do I do? Oh, I'm getting sleepy too. What is this? Why am I sleepy? Oh, I'm gonna stretch. I'm so sleepy right now. Why so sleepy? Would it be weird if I just fell asleep on stream? I feel like you guys would just vibe with that. You'd be like, alright, she's asleep, but she's still with us. You hear me snoring softly in the background. Stretch! Thank you, Lady Megora. Stretch! Stretch! Alright, how do you do here? I'm in that place where it's like, if I were to rest, I wouldn't fall asleep, but my entire body feels so heavy. I just want to be still and stare into space. Kind of in that place where you get out of the shower and you just sort of stare at the wall for a bit. That's where my entire body is at right now. I am sleepy. Habada. You heard me, Lady Megora. For everybody else, The captain worked his way up the ranks. He used to be the ship's carpenter before being the boatswain and then the captain. He hasn't forgotten where he came from, nor is he willing to do the jobs most officers would deem beneath them. Ooh, go on, Pale. Blinding? I don't want to use blinding, do I? Canopy above. Strong and near blinding as it was. Strong and near blinding as it was. Birds flew through.
I'd like to spend my vacation at the
library! Thank you so much for the follow. I can't read your name, but hello. What would you like to be called? Dillo? Thank you for the follow and welcome to the library. Sadi. Hello, Sadi. He's a proper leader. His crew rallies behind him, not because of his rank, but because of him. And yeah. I love that. I love that. Welcome to the library. What you writing? So our prompt today is forest. I'm writing a small descriptive piece, which is going to slot into a larger bigger story. I want it to be a novel someday that I'm writing. So I'm just describing a forest. That's essentially what I'm writing. Through the rays. Let's say that. Rays. Causing. Not sure about that word. That's wonderful. I'm a poet. I might try and write a short piece too. You're absolutely welcome to. You're absolutely welcome to. Everyone's welcome to be here to write, to just listen, to body double. If you do write something and want to share it, you're welcome in our Discord. And I like to write mine on paper and then type it up afterwards, but I'm on a big backlog now because I've not typed anything up for 3 weeks. So I do write stuff, but I don't share it in Discord, but you are more than welcome to. Noise. You go ahead. If you want any references or help, I have a lot of stuff here that's helping me with the foresty stuff. I have some things that are helping me. So you let me know. Typed up notes, happy to help. Oh, don't say that, Bexy. You'll be my scribe forever. On a typewriter. I've turned this into a complex sentence that I'm not sure about. Dappled sunlight tore through the canopy above, strong and near blinding as it was. Birds flew through the rays, causing flashes of light from above. There's a full stop there. This is a full stop. Dappled sunlight tore through the canopy above. Full stop. Strong and near blinding as it was. Birds flew through the rays, causing flashes of light from above. Yeah. Yeah. That's okay. I like that. The offer still stands. Thank you, Bexy. Welcome, Sudi. We have a Major Jinx and a Sudi. Writing prompts every week. Feel free to join us and leave ideas for future prompts. Yes, we have a prompt wheel now. Lady Megora has been brilliant and organised prompt wheels, so it gets spun every week and we'll choose one at random. I think we've got 12 on there so far. That's a job I will take it to. You guys are so nice. You guys are far too nice to me. I wish there was a software. There might be. I'm not sure if it will suit my handwriting though, but I wish there was a software where you could take a picture of writing and it would type it for you. That would be great. 12 to 14. Flashes. Okay, so I've used the word through. Birds flew through, so I can't say through the sunlight so quickly because it's too many throughs. I'm actually just going to go straight in. Young. Verdant. Thank you for that word, Jinx. Rounded. Growth. Tore through the canopy, near blinding, bird flew through the rays, causing flashes of light from above. I haven't used the word shining yet. Perfect. Shine stained glass. Stained glass. Yeah, stained glass is good. I think that gives enough of a picture. I don't need to describe stained glass anymore because I don't need to say there's light coming through it or there's colour. I've said that it's green and I've said that it's stained glass. I feel like that's enough. I think the iPhone has it as default. I haven't got no iPhone. I think it might not be 100% accurate, but would be a great start. It would be a really great start. That would make me so happy. I'll try it in a sec with what you have written already. It would be so good if it did work. Stained glass. Stained glass. The thesaurus is coming out. Where's my thesaurus? It's behind my... Whoops. It's behind my probiotics. I'm just going to look up the word light and see what it gives me. Hey, where's L in the alphabet? Light. Brighten, light up, illuminate, irradiate. Bleach, whiten, blanch. Illumination, brightness, shining, gleam. Gleam. Shine, stained glass. Radiance. Radiance, yes. Radiance. Before the S, if you know what that is. Oh, wait. We don't talk about that. Can I give a specific quote? Can I give a specific quote? Which one is the one where I say where's S in the alphabet? Quote. Let me ask for quote number 7. Yes, I can ask for a specific quote. I need some fuck. If any of you ever learn which one the S is, I want to know. Quote 2, I'm a stone cold top. I am! I'm a stone cold top. Oh, it's number 3! Okay. Number 3, got it. So when it came back, dappled sunlight tore, and near blistering as was, birds flow through, he was, cause growths cause flashes of light from the young verdant corner or head stained glass. That started off very well. And it ended very bad. So I'm quote 27, monkey. You are monkey. It was so funny because it was this, I still laugh about it. It was just, I don't know, everyone was looking up their birth years and was like, this means that I'm, you know, intelligent, or this means that I'm adventurous, or this means that I'm this, or this means that I'm that. And you just said, I'm Year of the Monkey. And everyone else carried on. I think this means this, I think this means that. And I'm like, oh, Pale will be gathering what he is. And then you just put monkey. It just killed me. Like, no further information, just monkey. Oh look, it's my last fuck to give. I've no more fucks to give. I love that song. Stained glass radiance down. Down. On. Older. Spiked. Maple tree. Maple leaves. Maple leaves. Alright, I like that. Dude, I almost spit out my drink. You're so welcome. I'm also monkey. It just killed me because it was just like everyone was giving like full paragraphs from like these websites, and Pale was just monkey. It was like, I don't know, there was this quiet acceptance and happiness that you were monkey. That's okay. Yes, Pale, add that. The fucks have runneth dry. Monkey. It was just so funny. There was a certainty to it. Monkey. Yeah, that's what I am. Monkey. Above you, shine stained glass radiance and older spiked maple leaves. Maybe I want to put this sentence before this one, but I'll put it down anyway. In the Morning light. The differing textures colors and shapes of each trees, leaves could be distinguished. Yeah. I might want to put that above what I've put about the stained glass, but yeah. Love it. It's gotta have a solid bottom. Oh, hail King Monkey. Reject humanity, return to Monkey. Again, yeah, that's the one. Were you obsessed with solid bottoms? I don't remember what that was for. Pale, I swear to the gods. No one can know. Monkey. Monkey. Look, I think you're just happy and content being monkey. You don't need to know what it means. You don't need any more information. You're just monkey. And that's okay. Swishing and swaying again is another one. I've started it with dappled sunlight and swishing and swaying, which are very... I'm not sure about them, but we'll keep them for now. In the... What is the breeze? It's fresh. It's light. It's clearing. It's... I'll put light. No, not light. I can't even use the word light. Gentle? Gentle breeze is another sentence I don't really want to use. Of the breeze. Breeze. I need another word for gentle. Check Discord for Pale's meme. Oh, for fuck's sake. Did I get away with that? Yes, you did. Monkey. 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 That original video kills me. Monkey. You were talking about me. Was I? Did I go away with that? Yeah, you did. Have to go to work. Monkey doesn't care what time it is. Monkey is where it's at. Monkey is serene. I'm thinking whispering breeze. Oh, I like that. Because that adds another layer of hearing to it. Noise. Swishing and whispering. Love that. Just to make you guys aware, there's some slamming things downstairs and there's some angry voices. Don't panic. I will mute, hopefully in time, if any of it comes upstairs. Trees brushed one another. Treetops. I want to still remain in the treetops to start with. Brushed one another in greeting. Something fresh and new. It's a new morning. There's spring is just sprung. I feel it. I'm gonna put a full stop there, actually. It was peaceful and indifferent. Peaceful and indifferent. It's sort of numb in its feeling. Yay, my first good suggestion. Is it? No, I don't. I support all your suggestions. I'll get me a Thord. Do it, Jinx, please. I don't hear anything yet. Good. He does point me at him. I point the camera at him. You don't want that. You don't want that. Jinx stomps him with sword in hand. Get me a car ready and get a number of Chinese takeaway that does... You have, like, a car that's full of chicken balls. We are the New Resistance Force Q anime intro. You guys would be the best defense force. Thank you so much. It was peaceful and different. I want to add something more here, but I'm not sure what that's gonna look like. It was peaceful and indifferent. Peaceful and indifferent. Somehow. Ancient and repeating. Yeah, somehow ancient and repeating. Shield Wall! You know Vikings has moved to Netflix? I'm obsessed. See you in Valhalla! Plans started for making some plate armor. Oh my god, you are in the Newt Defense Force. It'd be so funny. Just like 5 medieval knights. like a few medieval knights, a few Vikings, a couple of pirates show up to my door. Hey, it's my friends. That'd be so funny. A ringneck dove swooped from the canopy down to a branch. Swooped down from the canopy to a branch. Yeah, the down needs to move. Onto a branch that hung above a tangled mess of brambles. Yeah, I like that. Bags of Chinese food, literally. I'd cosplay it in paper. Oh, look, it's my friend and my wife. Or JQ. Emil out a successful mission for the Newt Defense Force. I live for that. That would be so funny. Oh, look, it's my friends. Clank, clank. And a branch that hung above the tangled mess of a tangled mess of brambles, landing with clumsy flapping. In a flurry of clumsy lapping. This is pretty good so far. I don't want it to be too long. I do need to get better with my descriptive language, though. There's nothing wrong with stopping story and character-based stuff just to stop and look. Doomed by outfit, click, click. Do, 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 do. I have something to tell you. I've married in private and everyone here is wishes me away. I've married them all. Then we eaten chimkin balls. I just laughed my character off a cliff in Elden Ring. This is going well. No, Jinx, no! I'd expected it to be more of a hearty dish after the Defense Force mission. Venison or something. This is true. Like a big thing of bread. Chicken pot pie. Oh, fuck yeah. I'd love a chicken pot pie right now. It's so good. For no reason. I'm so hungry for specifically carbs right now. It's just where I am in me monthly cycle. I just want carbs. I just want to stick my face in a bag of potatoes. That's all I want. This is the height of luxury. Chicken balls and McDonald's fries. Oh, smash. But I want to try it so bad. Do it, Lady Magora. Make one. At the Lycan Leiden. Branch using the bark to clean its beak. Do a nice chili con carne, beef casserole, or Thai-inspired chicken noodle soup that I have been in the slow cooker plugged in on the passenger seat. I love that. Your passenger is the slow cooker. We're getting chicken balls as a snack. That's our going around food. That's our deciding what to eat food. Pork belly ramen. Ooh, order up. Newt was the snack, chicken balls for energy. Newt's for dessert. Listen. The Newt Defense Force is hungry. The tree's trunk, I think I should start this with rather than just the tree. White flaking bark. Revealing. Blackened wood underneath. Because it's something I want to draw a parallel between the character and the tree, and I feel like the tree should be dying for some reason. As long as we get Taste Bexy. There's plenty to go around, and we can just bundle her so we can't escape. Bundle me, please. I want the bundles. The tow rope in the boot. It might be a bit rough, but I'm sure Noonie won't. Wrap me in bubble wrap and tow me back. This is what I want. Underneath. It was as if it looked as if it was as if it looked as if. Using black wood underneath. As if the tree was wrapped in torn paper. I'll Newt burrito you. This is what I want. I want to be Newt sushi. I want that in my life right now. Jagged leaves looked furry from afar on drooping branch ends. A long, fuzzy canopy stood tall and teeming with life. That's too disjointed. I'm not sure about any of that. Jagged leaves looked furry from afar on drooping branch ends, making the tree's canopy appear fuzzy. Yeah. Yeah. Dark, jagged leaves. Looked almost furry from afar. Jagged leaves looked furry from afar on drooping branch ends. Dark jagged leaves looked almost furry from afar. Hanging on drooping branch ends. Yeah. Cuddle puddle, hell yeah! I need the cuddles right now. So do I. But I will fall asleep in the cuddle puddle. Hey! Oh, damn, Bexy, I sniped you. I'm getting in the cuddle puddle. Because we gotta go get a taste, Bexy. The dessert we can all enjoy. There's plenty to go around. Same note. Sniped! Bexy just can't get in. Okay, there, you're in, Bexy. You made it. Bexy's like, if I could just, can I just let me in. Hang on, dripping branch ends. I need to wrap up the tree. Hanging on drooping branch ends. I'm gonna move this sentence. I think this sentence is in the wrong place. I'm gonna move it down here. No drooping on branch end nudes about. Hey, look. Hey, look. These are very funny on the branch ends. I'm gonna add the name. A silver birch tree. I'm gonna have the character know what tree it is. Silver birch is a fairly common. I feel like a lot of people know what they are. I'm so fucking tired. I had to be in the office so early I couldn't sleep just before 3 AM. Neighbor's smoke alarm goes off for a solid 5 minutes while he runs around in panic hitting it, and then I'm wide awake again. Oh, Bexy, do you need to sleep? Do you need to go night-nights? You need to go night-nights? We got an hour and 15 minutes left. You need to go sleep. You go sleepy. You sleepy. Its trunk. Hmm. The tree's trunk. Its trunk. I can't find a way to tie this all in. I'm struggling with it. I need to go night-nights, but I need to stuff my face with homemade burger and chips first. What a vibe, Bexy! Get that food into you. I should probably eat. I did well today. Well, I didn't do great today. I've had a banana and a breakfast bar. But it's better than I would have done, to be honest. Newt. What have you got for Newt? No, listen. I'll eat something. How long have you been awake? I've been awake since 12. I did wake up at midday today, to be fair. Not too long, only 8 hours. Silver birch tree. I'm just gonna have to put its trunk, I think. Get your fancy delicious over here so I can make you a chicken burger. You've had breakfast and skipped lunch. Essentially, yes. I'm jealous. I wish I could have woken up at 12. It was quite nice, actually. It was quite nice. It was because I had a bit of an empty house. You know, I sort of delay my sleep and sleep in the morning rather than sleep at night. Just because certain people aren't in the house. And I did that and I had an empty house and it was super nice to wake up to an empty house. Reaching. Orchard wood of its predecessors. Of its predecessors. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jinx, get on that quote command. And then have a nice dinner after stream. Mm-hmm. Why don't you take a break to get a snack and stretch and then have a nice dinner after stream? I could, I suppose. I suppose. Let me finish this. I've only got one more sentence. Which I'm keeping the same. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Alright. I will take a break. I will get a snacky snack. Good, and you should. I'm absolutely waking up late tomorrow. Do it. I hate waking up late. It drives me nuts. Really? You seem like that sort, Jinx. After surveyed the Duchess, we needed to put ashore and soon. Can't trust any ports right now, so we'll have to do this old school. There is a cove with nearby pine forest not far from our current position. We should have our choice of masts, and we can repurpose the split mizzen mast into one of the missing yard arms and a bowsprit. Bowsprit? What is left of the main mast? I might be able to make replacement planks out of it, but mostly firewood at this point. Oh, pale, I love that. Thankfully, we have enough rope down below to replace the stays with enough planks to repair forward stairs. It's like he really knows what he's talking about, and it's like an upgrade. It's like upgrading it, you know? Break out the saws and rip some new planks to make up the remainder. Thank you, New. Thank you, Bexy. I should eat. You're right. Okay. You want to play the word game while I'm gone? You guys can play words. I'll open it, little words. Anyone can play it who wants to play it. You don't have to. But, you can do that while I'm gone. I will take a little 5-minute break. Have a little thing. Words! Have a little break and I will see you in the 5 minutes, yes? See you soon! Hello, hello. How are you doing? Whoa, level 9. GG, guys. You're flying through. Hello, YS Books. Lovely to see you. I was going to say, that's a new person and they're scoring high. GG. I had my snack. I've had a little drink of water. I went to the bathroom. I did all the human things that humans do. One of the letters is fake. I'll start with that one. Severe. Nice. Severe. Sever. Oh, does that mean one of the E's is... No, one of the E's are fine. T is fake. T is fake. Stuffing my face with the burger, as you do. Watching one-handed, as we say. Can I have this? I can't be bothered to count. No, I can't have that. I am indeed. Oh yeah, T's fake. I just immediately forgot that T was fake. Is Via? Via? Yeah, Via. Sia. Via could have an S on it maybe? I don't know. Try it. Reeve. Nice, YS Books. Eves. Damn it, we nearly had perfect. GG though. Very GG. 90 out of 53. 3 levels. Oh, what are we on now? 9, 10, 11, 12. Holy moly. Oh, my mother. Cutie. What we got? Conte. Concept. Oh, one of them's gotta be fake, because you can have concept. No, not like one of them's gotta be fake, but one of the ones in that is gotta be fake. Concert. P fake. P fake. We have conch like continued. Cornet, beautiful. I'm drawing a complete blank for some reason. Core, beautiful. I'm drawing such a blank. Recon, Recto, hello. No, right? Finally got on board. Do we get it? 69 out of 69, baby! GG. Nice! Just, Oh, GG. I'm not yawning. I'm not tired. Must be someone else. Who's that in my room yawning? Not me. Couldn't be me. Writing buddy. Oh, Mickey! Little Mickey boy! Little Mickey! Damn, you need to set me up, sorry. Oh god, yeah, there's a, like... Oh, D! D! Okay, D. Perfect. Don't you come in here with lewd stuff? Well done. Beautiful. I have Wedler. Elder. Beautiful. Luda. Of course it is. I may be lewd newt, but you are Luda. Perfect. Beautifully done. Real. Real. Oh, we passed it. Sweet. Oh, whew. Weld. Viewer. You did really well for that round. Do-do-do-do. 2 levels. So we are now on level 15. Oh my god. Sweating. Sweating. Turns out we do really well on the word game after writing. Sweating bouquets. Right, we're ready. Game face on. I've got my glasses on and everything. Be prepared. At me as soon as the D was revealed because I got lewd and lewder. Ooh. Is it a P? Is it a B? Is it a... If R's fake, I'm done for. S. Beautiful. So it's not a B. Aria. Beautiful. I'm trying all the different ones to try and find the fake, the hidden one. But I honestly wonder whether R is fake. No, R's not fake, you just got Arias. What's an M? Samurai, beautiful. Oh, an excellent final show. GG. Level 15. Brilliantly done. Brilliante. GG. Thank you everyone for taking part. We love the word game. Eee! Well, the Pale YS Books, Lady Bagora, and myself, if I don't mind. GG, level 15. Top is level 19. Oh, I didn't know it was that high. I wondered if we'd broken it, to be honest. I knocked the camera while I was gone, so the camera's gonna be real weird. Is the video capture device okay? Are we good? Oh, I see. It's got the privacy shield on it. I turned the privacy shield on. You. Hey. GG's all GG's. That's cheating making the E fake. No vowels should be fake, and I stand by that as well. Alright, I think I'm done with this. I think it's good so far. What do you guys think? I can read it out, but what do you guys think? Chunk of double burger is now gone. Onto the chips. Oh, fuck yeah. Chips, man. If I could just have a big bowl of chips right now, that would make me extremely happy. What did you have for a snack? I had a Belvita breakfast bar, which is a different kind of breakfast bar than I had this morning. So, variety. I know it's not a perfect snack, but it's the one I had on hand. It'll do. It's a very me thing to do, isn't it? Right, so I think I'm done with this one. So let's put this one in the bank. Fed is good. Fed is good. Fed is good. Any kind of fed is good. Okay, this is for typing up, actually. Yeah, of course it's for typing up. This was all the work I did for the firework one last time. I might take out the note pages and just have the to be typed up section only have the finished work. I think that would be better. Gone peeing. As much as I want to keep every piece of notepaper that I do on these streams, it's just going to get too much. Alright, this one's going away to be typed up. It's a much shorter piece than I was expecting, but I'm not mad about that. To be typed up. What did we have from this? Oh yes, the start of the pirate story. The pirate story was much longer than I expected. Also need to pop this back in, which is I've been writing the origins of the Tipsy Treat Inn, which is from another story that I wrote, which was like a year and a half ago. And I'm writing it like a human moral, a human like fable. I need to have this in work in progress. That's how I organize all of my stuff. I realise there's not a lot to watch right now. I apologise. Return of the Night Owl I need to finish as well. But let's pop this in like this. Why is this piece of paper not aligning with the rest of them? Why must you piss me off like this? Okay, there we go. Filing, done. Okay, this, I think all of this paper is going to have to go. It was exactly as smutty as we expected. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, this is all note paper. So maybe I'll put another section in this folder for note paper. To be typed up is on this side. Work in progress is on this side. Let's put it before to be typed up, because that's really where they belong. I need to start making some nicer covers for this, because I just get the biggest pen that I can see near me, and I just write in that rather than actually writing in a nice pen. What do I got? We're doing it in silver, apparently. There we go. And then we can keep the note pages for now, but this is just a step before throwing them away, I think. But I don't want to get rid of them so soon after writing the piece, in case I want to return to any of the ideas they have on them. So let's do that. Alright, this folder's getting good. I still don't know whether I should organize it in a different way. Because they're all work in progresses, really. There's one complete story, which really, I don't know whether it's complete, to be honest. Is that fake news? Oh, I remember writing this. This isn't a complete story. This is just an idea. What am I talking about? Let's get rid of this page. I'm picturing you having one for a book you publish. It would be fascinating to see the bare bones of it gradually coming together. Well. I have a notepad. Well, I've had many notepads during my time, during my days as a writer. I've got a note box full of something that I started writing when I was about 12. And it's changed so much since then. But I've got all the original notes for it. I'm gonna put that in note paper. No, work in progress. Work in progress. There's a work in progress till the publisher threatens to pull the funding. No, for real. For real. You can see when I stained my thing with super glue. Look at this. Can't get rid of it. Every story's a work in progress. I used to have my box. I have my box full of things. Right. So I'm taking the forest prompt. I'm going to do another page of notes for the story. I'm not going to write anything new, but I'm going to do a page of notes for the story that I'm writing. The forest. The what forest? What's the name of the forest they live in? I have my box full of things. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I'm going to put that as a reference. I'm going to put Todd's as a reference to the story, but I'm actually changing their names. So it's not going to be the Todds anymore, but it is the Todds who live in the forest. Twitty! Hey! Hey, Tay! How you doing? Happy you're here. Lunch break, but glad to be here. Well, I'm honoured that you would spend your lunch break with us. And I'm honoured with one of the things in your box note. Hell yeah, Pale. You know it. You know it. How you doing, Tay? Just something forest. I think I'm gonna need to come up with more names. I do have an old map that I drew. Oh my god, where's the map? I've never shown anyone this project before, but if I find the map, I'll show it to you. This is the box. No money for actual lunch, so you'll have my full attention despite an empty belly. No, don't have an empty belly. No. You need some food. You'll need some food. My god, it's notepaper after notepaper. Look at this. I just drew that. I did that. I'm making notes about the grey wolf. I used to be able to draw, man. It's notes and notes and notes and notes. I started writing in pencil. That's how old this is. This is baby me. This is baby me. I don't think I'm going to find the map in here that I drew. I drew a map once upon a time for this story. I mean, this is a work in progress. 14 I was when I started. It's over 10 years old, the stuff in here. Says Newt, who does not have food regularly. Shush your mush and hush your gums, Bexy. I think it's the end of 2 hours. Salutes the nature. Oh my god, baby Newt. Baby Newt was doing things. I think this is the original notebook. Yeah. Yeah, and I did some translations from Old English. This is like me writing at 14. That's the name of the island. But there's a forest on this island that I've been writing about today. Yeah, I wanted to start the story in 1989. Lord Razzle Dazzle. I have food for Newt. Yeah! How dare you talk to me that way? Bexy. Oh, my original character ideas? Oh, they were all so gay. Yeah. The Todds live in the forest. The Todd family. The one that's significant is Jackie. You've done it now, Newts. Done goofed. No longer gonna be a punishment. No! I'm too bratty for this. No, the one that's significant is Adelaide, but she's a bit older. Do you know, I really need to streamline this. This is actually awful. They're just ideas that I've written down on different days. I've really got to turn this into a story, though, at some point. Yeah, this is my most recent notes. On the west of the island. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I got this whole different story going on. Oh, yeah. I can't show any of this to you. It's too close to my heart. When I show this to you, that's when you know you're in my heart. Yeah. Oh, this is a sweet little story. This is a sweet little story. I'd love to turn it into a novel. It starts off a little bit Twilight, not gonna lie. In the New Kingdom, whereas you serve its protection. Wait, you're gay? You could have at least told us. Like, so the main character, as it started, was a very wooden, plain, straight guy. And I realized that I was putting him in front of the most well fleshed out gay character as his best friend, and I'm like, no, that's the main character. I've just put someone in front of it that I deem more appropriate. You know what I mean? So I've had to streamline it as well. There goes my chances. Oh, Tay. Punishment time is over. Title doesn't differ. Yes, Chinks. No pressure to. Thank you, Bexy. I will share it one day. I just want it to be finished. By writing something that's going to end up in the story on stream, it is a step closer. It's just very close to my heart. It's very close to my heart. Would it be called a cottage if it's a stone house with a thatch roof? Yeah, of course it's going to be a cottage. In clearing of woods. Adelaide's the one who lives there, basically. But she takes care of her grandchild, who's Jackie, who gets to know the main character. But Adelaide is the important one. But I've been writing since 7th grade and it's unfinished and it's all handwritten. Oh my god, 834 front to back pages. I've never shown my poly partner. It's just so... It's such a part of you when you write something growing up and you've always had it burning away in your head. I would say I think about the universe that I've created and that this book is set in. I think about it 3 times a day, every day. I come up with new storylines, new locations, new world building, new sports, new ideas for money, coinage, trade, how it works. And I write it all down and I put it all in the box, but I haven't actually strung it together into a story. But the main character is the name you see me as. Oh, it's Tay. Oh, that's so cool. Proper stories I wrote as a kid were so inappropriate. Glad I got rid of the evidence, obviously. Honestly, I wrote a story in year 9 where me, as the main character, gets beaten to death with a brick. And my English teacher was just like, sure. She did not bat an eye. 834 pages. Damn Tay. Yeah, damn Tay. Let's get this typed up. I'm so down for this. I'd like to have... Do you know what I'd like to have? Because it's all scattered things throughout all of this in the box. Me growing up, over 10 years of ideas. It's all scattered. I don't even know who the main character is, but I know what sport they're going to play on the first Thursday where they reach the island. Like, there's so much that's specific and non-specific. What I need is a master file that tells me exactly the way things work, has a map, who the main character is, what they're going to do and when, and then I can get into dialogue and the rest of it. It's atrocious. It's probably like 300 type pages front and back. That's okay, Tay. We were looking at the iPhone's capability to turn handwriting into typed words, and it's limited, not gonna lie. To live and heal. She's a little bit of a healer, Adelaide. She's not super old in the story, but she's very knowledgeable, and she's not spiritual, but she has knowledge of all of the fables that become relevant later on in the story. I can't wait until you get there. It'd be so nice. It's nice to be back actually writing about it. Need help. I have an idea. Okay. The forest the ship goes to for trees is charred. Not burnt to a crisp, but recently charred, where the leaves have been burnt off, but the bark has protected the main trunk. But I don't know how to describe it from the captain's perspective. Okay, let me think. There's almost something scalping about it, isn't there? It's like it's burned very quick, but it's swept through. You know what I mean? The fire hasn't stayed there and burnt through the trunks. It's swept across the canopy. It's been eaten up. It's been consumed. And then whoosh. That's what's coming to my mind. Whoosh. Sweet folks, my eyes and brain do not want to cooperate anymore. No worries, Lady Magora. You go have a sleep. Better if I call it a night. I'm wishing you a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Is there a writing club at 5? 5 tomorrow? I mean, we could do, I suppose. What do I got on tomorrow? I'll message in the writing chat on Discord whether there will be tomorrow or not. Yeah. Story starts at the end with the main character accepting his end and using the computer in his power armor to record his memories at the speed of thought with 10 seconds he has left. This is what my 11-year-old me decided to start things with. That's intense as fuck, Tay, and I love that. Sweet dreams, my lady. Sweet dreams, lady. Tay-Tay. Yeah, you have good dreams, Lady Magora. Lovely to see you here, as always. Heal, stone and thatch. Nearest building is I'm going to call it the Lumberjack House. Nearest building is the Lumberjack House across the river. Yeah. Oh god, what did I do? The pen stim makes me feel... What did I do with the pen stim? What did I do with it? Did I just do this? I do one of these. Flippy floppy. I usually do this. I just... dense, broad leaf forest with Roman paths. I can't explain it. That pop. Yeah. Makes me happy. It makes me happy. It does make me happy. What else do I want to be in the forest? I'm gonna put good. Good hunting ground. I think of Adelaide as a woman who is, she's just like my great grandmother in the fact that she's like so gentle and so loving and so small, but she'd go out and snare a rabbit. Like, you know, that's what Adelaide is to me. She doesn't feature much. She's essentially there to tell the main character about Jackie and to tell the main character about the fables. Adelaide tans, hide, snares, rabbits. She's a rustic woman. Tends to pull the metal out, destructive instincts. Yeah. Rotating it, but touching the bottom of the paper and then spinning it round and touching it on top of the paper. What? I can't describe that. If I was to try that again, I probably wouldn't be able to do it. Mindlessness. The leaves were burnt to cinders as if the flaming hot barrel of heavily fired cannon rolled over them. Oh yeah. Yeah, their trunks were unscathed. Spelled right. As if... I think so. Unscathed? If Navy war pups had been using them for target practice. I love that. Yeah, like if it rolled over them. Swoosh. I love playing Find the Spring. Play with it until it boinks away and the pen is broken. Give me a minute to find a pen. Okay, good. Please do. Clearing of the woods. They follow the Roman paths to it. It has a garden. Has a Adelaide made garden. Meat rabbits, maybe a goat. Fruits and veggies. She doesn't go anywhere, Adelaide. She just lives here and she's perfectly content with that. It's Jackie who wants to go to the main bit of the island. There is less parts to lose. That's why I moved to Biros. Less parts to lose and cheaper when I do break. None of my Biros have lids anymore though. You're one of them. No, you gotta put the lid back on the pen. I'm a stickler for it. I've taught myself to do it through using these pens because they'll dry out otherwise. I want the garden to be kind of it's organized, but using minimal material, e.g. willow fences. You know? Bent willow fences. Sadly, less than 30 minutes left. Oh, Tay. I think we have about 20 minutes left here, so you're not missing out on a huge amount. There's chew marks on them. My pens go in my mouth a lot. I used to do that. When typing and writing at the same point, pen goes in mouth when typing. I used to do that when I was younger, and then I think I chewed a pen that wasn't mine and I got freaked out. I used to also crunch pencils. Specifically with my canine teeth. Oh my god, I have to show you the Pokemon card while my hands are out. I have it specifically set here because I need to show you. I pulled... It's a rare Pokemon card, right? And I'm happy that it's a rare Pokemon card. And, you know, I'm always grateful. You know, they're my little treat. And I love to have them. But I pulled the ugliest fucking card. And I have to show you. I have to show you. Look at the state. Look at the state of that. What's he doing? He's just on a letterbox. What? It's so such an ugly card. I hate it. I miss you all whenever I don't get to be here, though. Oh, Tay. We miss you. Looks like the post thing has googly eyes. Isn't it the ugliest thing? Oh. Isn't it the ugliest thing? I hate it. I can't really zoom in on his face. Oh, there we go. Look at his feet. Look at his feet! I hate it. That's adorbs. Realize my company is on the pen, but I don't care. That's fine. The new video mobile Discord account. Okay. Now I know where you work, Bexy. Now I know where you work. Sorry, I had to show that while the camera was on. Ugliest Pokemon card I've ever seen. Hate it. Hate it. I love Pokemon cards. I've got, like... I don't collect them much, but I've got, like, 2 of these deck boxes, which are filled with various things. And I like to look at the art, and I like to sometimes make art out of the spare cards, and it's pretty cute. Post look like it has googly eyes. That's all I can see. Okay, let me look. Damn it, I put it away too quick. Pale, you're about to change my opinion on the card. Let me see. Oh my god, it totally does. Look at it. It looks like a Muppet. Because there's a line underneath it that looks like a mouth. I bet the Eevee was. Oh, the Eevee's lovely. The Eevee's cute as hell. The Eevee's a little promo Eevee. We love it. I have a shiny Mew Japanese card from the Pokemon first movie VHS. Ooh, pale. Do you know what? I'm going to make a Pokemon chat in Discord because I'm really going through... I have been going through a Pokemon phase for the last 3 months and I don't think it's dying out. I really don't. Look at it. It looks like... Oh, what's his name? It's a character from Rick and Morty. It looks like him. But I have no idea where it is. No, pale! Eevee is adorable, full stop. There's a really lovely Eevee card in this set. This is Obsidian Flames. I've only ever collected Sun and Moon and Obsidian Flames because I took a shining to it. So I'll do one set every 6 years apparently. But there's a really lovely Eevee card in this. I don't know if it's on this one. Oh, look, the Lapras card is really cute. Look at it. I'll find it for you. I'll dig it up. There is a really lovely Eevee card in this. Oh, wee! But yeah, I like the Pokemons. I've been playing Pokemon Go for like since it came out, and I've collected 2 sets of Pokemon cards, so I feel like I could make a Pokemon channel in Discord. That's a thing. Right, back to the writing. Focus! Me, focus. Focus me. Focus me. Focus me. Okay. I feel like... Okay. Makes soap using horse chestnuts. She has a few almond and hazelnut things that she's brought home to grow. Yeah, she's organised, but not too organised. The game has changed a lot since I last played. You can shuffle me anytime. We should befriend them. We should! I'm called Kate is a meme, but I don't know what my friend code is. I'll look it up. I'll look it up for you. Horse chestnuts, almond, hazel. I can expand on that using this. It's a wonky house. with a dirt floor. Fable scrolls in small attic. In the small attic, she has some scrolls which are going to teach the main character some things. Some things. Oh, I need stretch. I don't know whether my brain is stopping working right now. I just kicked the desk over. That was helpful. Let's not do that. The power of my legs. The power of legs. Stretch! Thank you so much, Jinx, for the stretch. My brain is slowing for sure. I mean, do we want to wrap it up 15 minutes early? That feels wrong. Hang on. Texting my mum. I mean, I'm not texting my mum. One time I caught Riding Club without my regional manager being here. Call the regional manager over. They're part of this channel. DM'd you my friend code. Thank you, Bexy. Right, what we'll do is we'll have a look at... I'll put my hand here so you have something to watch. There's no one to raid. So go and raid your favorite people. And I'll wrap it up, I guess. I'll wrap it up. I feel bad going over like 10 minutes early. I suppose we're all a bit tired. Watching. I know you like my hands. They do be hands. They do be handed. They do be hands. I have big hands. They do be handed. Arr. Doesn't bode well. The cove is not... Oh, here we go. Well, this doesn't bode well. The cove is not in sight, and we saw a striking flash to the horizon a short while ago. The air now has a haze to it. The smell of wood smoke is getting stronger. Oh, yes, Pale. We might have just witnessed our last remaining luck go up in smoke. We can sense the crew listing more than the Duchess is. If the cove isn't fruitful, we may have to leave her marooned here and venture further along. Leave her moored here and venture further along. Beautiful, Pale. Any chance you can give me a quick call once you're done here, Newts? Yeah, I can give you a quick call. Hands have a different meaning to us, gays. Don't know what you mean. I have 20 out of 250 for that letter. Day. You'll get there, I believe. I believe. Ah, believe, I'm a believer. Tin. With on mantle. I feel like she keeps her money in a tea tin. Innocent Christian Minecraft server and all that. That's me. That's me. Right, there we go. I am going to wrap it up. I am going to rip it up. I'm going to put my pen away. Right. Oh, yeah, I'm really tired for some reason. I hope you all enjoyed Rice Club. Sorry to end it early. I'm going to put this in my box. I am going to give Jinx a call. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to be back with. It'll either be with Jinx or it will be Assassin's Creed. But thank you all for being here. And thank you to anyone who wrote, who lurked, who chatted. Thank you for those biddies, Bexy. Thank you so much. You know what I meant? You could get to know mine. Oh yeah, Bexy. Just apart from yours, Graces, and leave. All good, Tay. We're just wrapping up. I love and appreciate each of you for all you do for the world. Thank you. Thank you, Tay. As always, see you tomorrow. Thank you for the stream as always, Newt. Thank you guys. You guys are lovely. I had to cry about stream the other day. You're just so friggin' lovely. Anyway, I'm gonna head off to bed now. The cold is getting to me. I want to snuggle up all warm in the duvet. Oh, me too. Not gonna lie. Good night, all. Good night, everybody. Bye.